Welcome back to the homestead, y'all. Today's video is going to be about a little bit of our animal husbandry, particularly about the birds. Chicken coops, a little bit about what we do for their feed here, and more. So for our bird food, we mostly support a local business, non-GMO food. But if we can't get that chicken food, then we do Texas Naturals that's fully organic. And right now we have some extra non-GMO just wheat on hand, so we're mixing it with the Texas Naturals since we couldn't get any of the non-GMO local business layer food. So we're mixing this wheat with the Texas Natural. I'm gonna use my hands to get deeper in here. Really, we should have layered this. That would have mixed a lot better. Ooh, let's get that out of there. We should have layered it. That would have mixed a lot better, but we forgot to do that. So we're just gonna have to mix the best we can by hand here. Boy, how are you doing? So there's a lot of other things we feed the birds too. My mom's gonna talk to you a little bit about that.
So other than the feed store feed, our birds get a lot of other things as well. We're trying to experiment with feeding them off of our land as much as possible, and then also just feeding them a lot of the waste, the things that would just go in the compost if not to the birds. So they get all of our chicken scraps, including our eggshells. We just crush up the eggshells and feed them out to the birds. That gives them a little extra calcium for the egg laying. We give them garden scraps. And we actually specifically leave 3 different weeds growing in our garden for the birds. That's chickweed, lamb's quarter, and purslane. They all really like those particular plants, and they're not too much of a nuisance in the garden. We actually love the lamb's quarter ourselves and eat a lot of that. We also grow comfrey in the garden. The ducks in particular really love the comfrey, but the other birds get some of that as well. And then we are specifically growing a little more each year, sunflowers, and we don't have a good way to dehydrate those yet. So at this point we just plant the sunflowers in succession and then feed them out to the birds right away. Just cut them off and feed the whole sunflower head to the birds. We also feed them winter squash that goes bad. They get to have a little bit of protein from the seeds and then lots of carbohydrates from the squash itself. The geese are actually the easiest from 2 weeks of age on. They can survive 100% on grass. But we do go ahead and give them some of the feed just to keep them on the property because we don't have a confined space for them yet. It's coming soon. We almost have the paddock ready where the geese are going to be able to be confined, and then they can be 100% grass fed. We'll just have to give them a little bit of feed in the winter time when the grass is dead. The birds also get a lot of bugs. In the summertime when we have pests like Japanese beetles, we gather those up and give them to the birds. Sometimes we'll dig up just huge worms and toss those to the birds. So those are just a few ways that we are learning how to feed our birds in a more sustainable way here on the homestead.
See this little clip here? Sometimes these can be hard to get off fencing or wire rolls, but I found a nice little trick to get them off. See if I can show you here. You grab it about right here like that. You just do that and they come right off. And then don't drop them into the roll because that makes them hard to get, but I'll have to get that. So we're working on the chicken frame again, as you can see today. And we're using, for the bottom here, 1-inch hardware cloth. Now, a mistake we made last time was the hardware cloth, its width wasn't long enough, so we had to double it up. We had to put 2 pieces.
You had to overlap it, huh?
And that made so the chicken turd was getting stuck in it. So now we have to go out there and clean it out every little bit. So this time we made sure to get the right length that fits our frame.
Yeah, and the 1-inch, it seems to be perfect for the birds. It's not too big a holes for their feet, but it is big enough for their manure to fall through, huh?
Yep.
Cool.
Rolling it out here and then we'll straighten it up.
Hunter Kitty is coming over for some attention.
Yeah, we found 10 snips. Worked really well for cutting this hardware cloth.
Yep, 10 snips. You're just wanting some love, aren't you, Kitty?
We use these roofing nails, I believe they are here.
Yep.
For putting this wire on.
Yeah, it works really well, huh?
Yep.
And she likes to play with them. Those are sharp, honey. Probably not a good toy for you. She spilled them and now she's cleaning them up. Are you putting them all away? Good job. Cleaning up. Go.
J-Bud's pounding down these edges for us so there's no sharp edges. Good job helping, J-Bud. Here it is all nailed off. Looking pretty good. Hey guys, quick interjection here from Building the Coop. I just want to encourage you young men out there to be good workers, because being a good worker is a very important thing. There's obvious reasons, just like to get things done around here, is just you need to be a good worker to get things done in your homestead or wherever you are. And then also, working hard builds character. It's a very good thing. And it makes you stronger, because when you're working hard, you build your muscles a little bit. And thank you, Mommy and Daddy. I love you guys so much. You've been such a good example to me. Thank you so much. And thank you to our friends, the Womacks and the Burtons, for watching our videos. We love you guys. We're trying to pull this root out. This tree stump. We got this 4x4 here that we're going to cut up in 16-inch pieces for the legs. Nate's marking it right now, and then we'll show you how we cut it with Nate's new tool down there. He loves his new tools. Don't you, Nate? Yep. Okay, so what we did is we cut 3 sides of this with Nathan's little circular saw, and now there's only a little bit left that we're gonna cut with this saw. So we got it flipped over here, and this is the idea for putting the legs on. Putting those boards there for supports to make it stronger. We got 8 of them over here.
6 right there.
Well, 6 right there, Nate corrects me. We have 8 of them total though. And there are the other legs over there. So here we go. Ready, Nate?
Yep.
One done, 3 to go.
Thank you to whoever sent this drill. You know who you are and it's been working great. Our dad didn't really need this type of drill, but it's great because I didn't have any drills at the time, so it's great for me. Thank you. Here we go. Frame's all done. Cedar, unfortunately, cracked a bit here.
That's not
But-
very bad.
Yeah, but that's pretty much just what cedar does. We even pre-drilled it, made sure it was the right pre-drill, but it's not that bad. And it looks pretty good.
We are planting all sorts of things. So fun.
Okay, well it's chore time now. So that's about all we got for you today. And just in case you missed last week's video, the coop frame that we built is going on an old coop of ours to get it up off the ground. So thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. We pray blessings over you and yours, and whatever you do, do it with your whole heart.